I'm 4 years old, I'm just thinking it's my mom. But I know now that she was very intoxicated. She had just released from jail. And I ran to my friend and I said, I'm not supposed to see my mom.
I got arrested and I was facing 25 years in prison. And instead of prison, God sent me to treatment.
So altogether, I've faced over 72 years incarceration. It's scary to know. Sometimes it don't seem like it's real. All my life I've been incarcerated.
When we moved is when the molestation with my father started. That happened for a while. Not only did it happen with my father, it happened with a neighbor that would watch us, me and my siblings.
I cannot tell you how many times that I've been sexually abused. Can't count it on hands, fingers, and toes from just the constant abuse from my grandpa when I was a kid. The first memory was my uncle, raped several times as an adult.
And that's when my mother decided that she was going to teach me how to smoke methamphetamine. And that was her way of bonding with me.
I did not wake up one day and want to be nothing. And that's what I was at one point. I was nothing.
And I got really tired that night, and I just remember staying up the whole night, like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I sitting here? Like, why am I here? Like, I don't know how I can change this or to make my life different. But I am tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm ready for something to be different.
So I think it starts with the understanding that we're all human beings. We all have a soul. We're all God's children, and we need each other. I'm a big believer that we serve a God of second chances. I'm very thankful for that. And I don't think it benefits any of us to give up on someone just because they may have made a mistake somewhere along the way. The reality is, nearly 10,000 people a year are released from prison in Oklahoma. I would suggest that all 10,000 could use a mentor. All 10,000 could use a friend, a light, a person to come alongside and encourage.
You never really know until you get out and you really feel the world out for yourself. Like, people can go one way, people can go the other way. There's so many temptations out here in this world. And it's so easy for that devil to just swoop you right back in.
We are working with men and women who are ready for a life change. We are working with men and women who are accepting responsibility and doing what's necessary for them to be successful. The reality is, the men and women that we get to serve are without a doubt some of the most resilient, dedicated, and talented individuals in the state of Oklahoma. They are working hard to overcome a troubled past and to be successful in life, and the outcomes reflect their commitment and what God's able to do in honoring that commitment.
And they fought just as hard as I was fighting for myself. They fought for me, and we got it, and I got into the program. And I showed up. I showed up, and I showed up, and I listened, and I just took advice, and my dreams started to almost seem tangible in reality to me. Like, I don't have to be this drug addict, prostitute that's lived this horrible life for the rest of my life. Like, my life can be different.
And I want to encourage people to consider becoming mentors for the blessings that they will receive. It's a true saying, you cannot outgive God. And when we're able to spend time and invest in God's people, we will be blessed in the process.
You know, through the mentoring program, people are finding a hope again. If the church doesn't step up to the plate, who's going to do this? Because we have the answer. It's not just the counseling. It's not just the system. The answer is Jesus Christ. No, statistics tell us that most of these people that go through the prison system, at some point or another, they will transition back to once again being imprisoned. But what we have discovered, that if someone can have a mentor, over 90% of those who have a mentor that walks with them find a place of being delivered, being set free, and being taken to a place where they are once again living in society. We're talking about moms. We're talking about dads. We're talking about sons, and we're talking about daughters.
I found myself in the parking lot of the Oklahoma County Jail 2 or 3 times to pick up my son. And when he would come out, he would scan the parking lot, and he sees me and he comes and gets in the car. But then I saw the mass of humanity that came out with him, and there was no one in the parking lot to get them. They moved into the night in different directions, alone. And I thought, where are these people going? What is their chance of not going back to jail? Would it surprise you to know that mentoring makes a difference? Why? Maybe because for the first time, someone respects them enough to listen to them, to care about them, to offer non-judgmental friendship. And this type of affirmation, it can be life-changing.
We're not talking about a lot of time. We're talking about 1 or 2 hours a month that you can just take time to sit with somebody, to be with someone, and to share Jesus Christ. You'll be amazed at the difference that you will make in a person's life if you can just share your heart, what Christ means to you.
The men and women that I have met hate their addictions, and they feel great shame and remorse. Their suicide rate is high. If punishment worked, none of these men and women would go back to jail. Albert Einstein said, when the solution is simple, God is answering. Mentoring is free. Mentoring is simple. Mentoring makes all the difference in the world.
A lot of people out there have just never had anyone in their lives to point them in the right direction, a productive direction. It's something that we're in desperate need of.
Let me give you 2 reasons why you should mentor. Number 1, because you can, and number 2, because it's the right thing to do. This is your opportunity to become a hero in someone's story of redemption.
I never had a mother figure to show me love and fun and how to be a woman. She loved me before I loved myself. I didn't know how to take care of myself. I didn't know how to love myself. My life today is it's just amazing. Like, I'm a student in college, which I never thought I would be. I continue to maintain a 4.0, which I never thought I never made the honor roll in my life.
You would think, 90, 120 days in jail, oh, that's enough. Why would anybody want to go back and get high again? Because you go back to the same people. Those friends don't want you to be successful. Those friends want you to get high again. I realize that if you don't make decisions to change things, if you don't have somebody that's willing to invest in you and to help you when you don't believe in yourself, you don't know how to get better. Pat is an inspiration to me every day.
Over the course of time, when the transformation occurs, they just begin to beam, and they become very bright lights within our community.
I have a nice life today. I'm able to give my kids the life that I wish I could have had growing up, but I'm not angry anymore that I didn't get to have that life.
Men and women who are reentering society from the criminal justice system, it is a golden opportunity to demonstrate and to show the tangible love of Jesus Christ. I think that's where the church gets to shine, but it's also a tangible way to see the love, the heart, the mind of Jesus Christ in return.
There's people out here all over the place that need a mentor. That's for men and women. Please Share your life with someone. They're screaming for someone to love them and to guide them.
I'm Pat Carr, and I'm a mentor. Will you be a mentor? Will you be a hero in someone's story of redemption?